especially, welcome to the Let's Get Talking session and the Mental Wellbeing segment. Before we get going, let's take a pause. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Today I'm going to talk to you and give you some tips about how we can support and listen to our children during this COVID-19 time. As we begin, let's start remembering that our children are precious, very smart, they can also be complex, they listen to whatever we say and do and also absorb things from the environment. As we share information and listen and guide them, we also must remember to keep in mind that each child is unique, to pay attention to their strengths, their strong points, their developmental stage, and most of all, the coping capacity of each of our children, because they vary. So firstly, let's learn to be calm and positive. Be calm and take the initiative to discuss facts about COVID-19 with the children. Okay, show them how to follow directions, ways to stay healthy, as well as that people are getting better. And also try and keep a positive tone when you do this. Another way to pass this information is for you and your partner or an adult to talk about it, right? And because children hear. Remember, children listen to what we speak. And when you see them following directions like washing their hands, tell them, this is great, you have been washing your hands for the required 20 seconds, right? So compliment them. Keep it positive, keep it simple, listen and answer their questions. If we are not calm, they are going to get overwhelmed and worried and pick up this anxiety from us. Help them feel and talk about their emotion, right? If your child is feeling sad, disappointed, these are very normal. They may be angry because of the curfew, we can't meet friends, we can't catch up or do their sports. So sharing these feelings help children withstand the difficulties which arise during a crisis. Parents can really help the children express these feelings using words, right? If your child is not sharing these underlying feelings, they may really act it out by throwing a tantrum, slamming a door, closing the door and staying indoors, right? So for example, if you hear a slamming of the door, you can say, oh, sounds like you're angry, and help them really use I statements. Mom, Dad, I'm angry because I couldn't talk to my friend at 3 o'clock as planned yesterday, right? So help them put it into words. Help them foster and keep the connection with their friends, right? Even though it is utmost important that we follow physical distancing at this time, we don't need to get socially disconnected. It is not social distancing. We are all social beings, and our children are just like us. Especially if you have teenage children, it is a very important developmental stage for them to have this peer connection. Right, so technologies such as Instagram, Facebook, Zoom, they all help us connect. The good old telephone is another good way to connect with friends. Now, parents can also discuss with their children other ways to use these the media to do homework, discuss things, and discuss how the others might be coping about a difficult situation. If your child does not have a phone, you can ask them to use your phone or the home computer. Just remember to set boundaries about computer and phone usage, right? Adult children might connect at night, and you can discuss what and how that means for you. If you have younger children, parents might get together and maybe can set up a Zoom time so that the younger kids can play and have fun together. That is also very important. Create welcome distractions so that the mind is away from this virus and what around that information. Ask children what they want to do. Play games, cook with them, show them something that you had learned from your parents, how to cook, share your rituals that you did as a family when you were young. So get together and come up with these distractions that will help you move through this difficult situation. Spend one-on-one time with your child. Spending one-on-one time is really, really valuable. And it will help you listen and acknowledge to their feelings. It will be a good time to learn to their likes and dislikes. Team up with them to talk about their strengths and how unique they are. This will all not only improve your relationship with them, it will also boost their self-esteem. Then create routines with boundaries, right? Routines help children make things manageable, gives them a sense of safety within uncertainty. When there are boundaries and rules, they also learn to respect other family members. It also gives privacy to family members as well as time to interact with each other. So examples of some boundaries you can set within the routine is certain time for electronics, what are meal times, keep time for relaxation, and some quality time with each other. An example of being creative is you can use do not disturb signs, so that when someone is busy, the others know not to interrupt you. So ask your family to come up with creative ideas. Okay, parents need to be role models to our children, right? We don't have to be perfect to do that. We teach them to manage a crisis in a very productive way. We need to show them that things can be difficult for us too, and that is okay. Remember, how we act, we react, we respond to life challenges is the example your children will most likely follow, right? How they start relating depends on the relationships they have. And for many, most of the important ones come and begin at home, right? And it becomes the starting point for their future relationship. So as parents, let's try and be honest when we make a mistake, explain our actions. Sometimes we don't, and we are reluctant to share that with our children. It is actually a positive thing. So try and share, depending on the age, share as much as you think is appropriate to them. They will start learning and shaping their relationships on how to relate using actions and words. Okay, when we love our children, we mustn't only show it in action. We must share in words as well. Learn to write down what you like about them and know them, and send them little notes through electronic means. Maybe with the older kids, put a note on your desk. Tell your children that they are precious and you love them unconditionally. And I know you do this, so continue to do this amidst the anxieties and uncertainties that the COVID-19 brings, because we have so much to offer our children, and I want you to continue to do that. So remember your child's age and their coping capacity when you talk to them. Learn their strengths, be calm, be positive when you talk to them, help them express their feelings in words, help them to connect with friends, have one-on-one times with them so you get to know them, and find creative distractions to have fun, laugh together, set some important routines and within the boundaries, and continue to be the great role models that you are. Okay, and I know you are great role models. So thanks for listening and joining me in this session today. Please share this video with friends, family and other colleagues. Get in touch with me if you have any questions. Until we come up and meet again in 2 weeks, please follow directions, stay safe, be healthy, and remember, most of all, to take time to look after yourself. Thank you.